just saw the video in the beginning of the broadcast, and the question really is becoming, what is going through the mind? What is emotionally swirling into the mind of these victims out there who continue to be confronted by the killer clowns who continue to emotionally traumatize people by invading homes and attacking civilians out there and even frightening people just about every single day as they prepare to deliver the world's biggest purge, the deadliest purge, on the dangerous night that is known on Halloween night, expected to take place on October 31st, 2022, when the killer clowns are going to be in groups and will be invading homes and abducting people and, of course, causing complete mayhem. Now, earlier tonight, though, the Gaming Weekly got a message in their exclusive Instagram page by an individual who requested for us to not reveal his identity for the sake of his safety, but he did tell us that apparently killer clowns invaded his home, and he wanted us to share his story for others to be aware. Well, that's exactly what we're going to do right now here, part of the Gaming Weekly. We're going to go ahead and take you to the exclusive interview with this certain individual who experienced a killer clown scare with them invading his home. Ladies and gentlemen, we talked about the exclusive interview here. We're going to go ahead and dive right into it. But again, this is incredibly unsettling, very creepy. Viewer discretion is advised after what happened this past week and after what happened with this person's experience. Many different killer clown events have been going on. The first question that we've asked him was, can you explain to us what happened? He said, so it was the middle of the night and I was woken up by this strange noise downstairs. I ran downstairs and across the hall. I see a freaky clown and his friend, who also was wearing some clown mask, just wandering around my house. I slid through and hid in some corner so they wouldn't see me. I didn't know what they were doing or what they wanted from me, but I was filming them so I can use it as evidence. The next question was, did they steal anything? What did you see them do? They said, that's what makes it creepy. The only thing they got from me were a few kitchen knives, and that was it. They didn't even attempt to steal any stuff that was valuable. They grabbed a few knives, and about 10 minutes later, they just left my house. They did go upstairs for a bit, but I was hiding downstairs and never saw what they did upstairs. The next question was, after the incident, did you call the cops? He explained, I sure did. I called them immediately and turned in the footage. They came around about 15 minutes after and they calmed me down. They told me that they were also getting reports of clown sightings but never got a report of them entering houses. They said that they seem to be getting worse and now aren't sure what they have in mind next. The next question was, how are you feeling throughout this entire thing? He said, quote, I was scared as heck. I don't care if people think this is fake because I know what I saw and experienced. I seriously thought I was going to be a goner and they were going to just end my life right there or torture me or do something, but thankfully I hid. But this entire thing, man, was just awful. Something I hope to never experience ever again. I'm praying every night that something like this does not happen. The next question was, so what has changed since then? Do you have extra precautions set around the house? He said, oh, definitely. I sleep with a baseball bat just in case and even set up a security alarm system in my house. If it goes off, then the cops will immediately be notified and they will be rushing to my house if needed. So all I have to do is keep my room locked and hold my baseball bat firmly while the cops come. That's what changed. I hope people out there understand how serious this is becoming. And let's just stop right here because this is becoming serious. And remember, at first the killer clowns were becoming minor. They were just roaming around the streets. But now it seems that the killer clowns are invading homes. We're going to go ahead and get set for the next question, which was, what's your advice to people out there that may be facing this scare? He then said, just keep safe. Install security measures if you need to. Just hold on to something that may be used as a weapon. Something like that. There are so many ways for people to be safe, but whatever you have, just make sure to use that because it's gonna be needed. And the final question here was simply, do you believe the world will be purged by those killer clowns on October 31st, 2022? His response, I was thinking all that was some internet hoax until it happened out of nowhere to me. I'm starting to believe this stuff now. They just target whoever, which is scary and extremely wrong. I think people out there are just crazy, and these guys might purge on 10/31, October 31st, because that's how crazy they are. They are so weird and crazy. Well, that concludes the interview, ladies and gentlemen. And again, this is pretty interesting because at first, this individual believed that this entire thing was an internet hoax. However, after the events of what happened in the past 24 hours, it looks like he finally believes that it's not an internet hoax. And I know there's a lot of people out there believing that this is an internet hoax. There's a lot of people out there who are thinking that this is all, quote, fake. We can confirm that this is not fake. We can confirm that many news networks over the past few weeks have been following stories around their communities out there about killer clowns. In fact, just a few weeks ago, we shared the article about a killer clown stalking these kids. And now people are coming to our individual, I should say they're coming to our personal Instagram account. And many of them are sharing stories about their killer clown experience. So this is becoming now more of a concern. You know, we are in a dilemma in which we have to really think and be smart about this, because if we're just sitting around thinking it's all fake, then these killer clowns are going to gain all the control. They're going to gain the advantage and just basically leverage for them to continue to terrorize people. And it's not right. It is absolutely wrong. It is unbelievable how these killer clowns think that it's okay to be invading people's homes or trying to frighten people, trying to stalk people, trying to abduct them, and so forth. It is becoming absolutely ridiculous at this point in time. We said it before, I'll say it again. The Gaming Weekly did upload some tips for you to follow. Hopefully you checked that out a couple of days ago. We also wanted to preface this by saying that we are gathering more information and more sources here to share more information concerning the killer clowns. So the coverage here, part of the Gaming Weekly, is going to continue as the days progress. And we are getting set for October 31st, 2022. Let me ask all of you out there, what do you believe is going to happen that day? Do you believe the killer clowns are going to commit to this deadly purge? Do you honestly think the killer clowns are going to take down police officers in the military and they're going to be controlling the world? Or do you believe that perhaps maybe on that day they're going to back down? You know, a lot of people out there are saying that it's possible that they may be scaring everyone, trying to hype up everyone for the purge, and then on the last minute they decide to back down. That could be a possibility. They did it last year, for crying out loud. They've been trying to do this since 2016, but they have yet to be successful in trying to take over the world. But now they seem confident. They seem completely confident that they're going to take down this entire globe. They say that they have the weapons, they have the capabilities, they have the groups, they have thousands and thousands of clowns worldwide. Now here's the deal. If this purge doesn't happen on the 31st of October, that's a good thing. But what's not good is that despite the fact that the purge may not happen, we still have clowns out there trying to terrorize people regardless. So regardless if the purge is happening or not, we have killer clowns out there today and every other day that will be stalking people, invading homes, and so forth. So I cannot stress this enough. Please make sure that you stay safe out there. Make sure to lock your doors. Make sure to find some form of weapon. Make sure to share this video all over social media. That way other people out there could be informed and that way they can be warned. Just make sure to do your part as a civilian to make sure others out there are as well safe. That is all we have here, part of the Gaming Weekly, everybody. Again, this is becoming a lot more disturbing, a lot more unsettling, not just that, but also concerning after what's been happening as of late. That video we saw in the beginning of the broadcast, I'll tell you, that was frightening. I mean, can you imagine being in that person's shoes, just hiding, and you see these two killer clowns in your house doing whatever they want? And according to this individual, they stole his knives. That was the only thing they took. They didn't take anything valuable. It was just his knives. So that's what makes it even more disturbing there. Anyways, again, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us in this exclusive Killer Clown video. We will have more coverage as the days progress. Stick around for more, subscribe for more, and we will catch you next time in TGWD. Thanks for joining us, and we'll continue more Killer Clown news soon.